AIO Girlfriend is a slob and I'm thinking of kicking her out. Posted on r/AIO some context. I'm 33M, a truck driver, sometimes I'm gone for a week, sometimes I'm home the same night. My girlfriend 29F is a complete slob. Anytime I'm gone for more than a day or two I'll come home to a house that's absolutely wrecked. Right through the front door and I can't sit down because I simply cannot imagine actually be surrounded by the kind of filth she just leaves. Something spills on the counter. It'll get left there, as if she doesn't know what a paper towel is. Food rotting in the crock pot from dinner. Sitting right there colonizing a new species. Cat box. Untouched by anyone but the two cats. Toilet. Rarely flushed, had to scrub it relentlessly to keep it from going brown. If she cooked, she'll leave every single thing she got out while making the meal sitting exactly wherever it happened to be when she is done with it. Dirty clothes. Just lets them stay where they land when she took them off. Spilled something on the floor. You guessed it, stays right there. Garbage can gets full. Oh no worries, she'll just start leaving literal garbage laying around, she definitely won't take the trash out and put a new bag in. I'm at my wit's end with this, there's so much more I'm leaving out because it's vile to a whole different degree and likely not something a ton of people do, and would likely tip her off who made this post. She browses Reddit, we've had talks, this has been going for about a year now and a few times we've talked I thought we had this resolved but she falls right back into this every time I'm not around to clean up the mess. Am I overreacting? Is this just me? I've never had to deal with someone this insanely dirty before, a few soda cans here and there would be whatever but working for a week, coming home and then having to immediately clean my own house is getting absolutely exhausting and I don't think I can keep doing it. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. You don't need us to answer your question. You know what the answer is. Commenter 2. You aren't overreacting. Break up with her. Commenter 3. Nor. I have no idea how someone can live like this. I know people are going to come in here and say, she's probably depressed. Or, she has ADHD, and that might be the case, but she needs to manage that. I can't imagine coming home from work and walking into a Resident Evil scene. Update. Didn't expect this to get the attention that it got, thanks to everyone that replied. I'll try to answer some of the most common questions I've seen in the comments. 1. Why haven't you already kicked her out? And, does she have any mental health problems? I was concerned there might be some underlying mental health issue at play, and in fact this was the topic of our most recent discussion regarding this issue. She did mention having ADHD but this led to her telling me that she outright refuses to go to therapy, or be medicated, which ultimately led to me making this post. Her friends also echoed this sentiment regarding ADHD but they are her friends, not mine. So I guess I can understand that. 2. Does she have a job? Yes, she works full-time, and it honestly baffles me how she even has the free time to make the messes that she does. 3. Is she on the lease? No, I own my home and I'm the sole name on the deed. 4. Why are you with her? What do you see in her? And all other variations of this question. We didn't move in together immediately, and outside of the cleanliness issues, we fight about absolutely nothing and generally have a good time, we share a lot of common hobbies and interests, and we make each other laugh. And well, frankly she's hot, right up until you learn she cultivates aliens in the crockpot, and my bedroom is spotless, she sleeps in the living room when I'm not home. Prior to her moving in with me, I wasn't aware that she had this problem. She lived with 3 female roommates at the time in an apartment, and while it certainly wasn't spotless it was nowhere near the levels of what I'm struggling with right now. Part of me hoped the issue could be fixed, as I genuinely enjoy her company. As time has gone on and nothing's changed, I've slowly started to realize this just isn't particularly realistic. 5. How is her hygiene? I can't speak for the time when I'm not home, but when I am her hygiene isn't an issue. She showers twice a day, leaves her shampoo bottles just laying in the tub, brushes her teeth, leaves the toothpaste out and the cap open, washes her hands, leaves paper towels used to dry her hands laying wherever. Cleans and clips her fingernails, and you already know without me telling you where that all goes, she shaves, all of it, and then promptly leaves pink disposable razors laying in the tub or on the bathroom floor. So I guess what I'm trying to say is she cleans herself and nothing else. Which is part of what made me think this could be fixed. 6. Take the cats with you. I wish I could, but I'm not sure how I could even legally do this. I have 1 cat myself, and early on when this all started, I began taking her with me when I'm gone. The first thing when I do when I get home is I just go dump the litter boxes outright, pressure wash them with soap and hot water and fill them with fresh litter. My cat is my baby, and I'm not gonna make her climb into a filthy box, or live in the mess. So she rides with me and occasionally brings a bird into my truck that I pretend is the holy grail, feed her a treat and then dispose of the evidence. Been a bit of a logistical challenge to bring her along, but she seems happy, except for when I don't let her chase after the squirrels. Unfortunately, the other 2 cats are hers, and she adopted them herself from a local animal shelter before she ever moved in with me. So as far as the law is concerned I don't think I really have any options regarding that. Ultimately, I've decided to ask her to leave once I get back next week, hence the update that provides details she could probably figure out or referencing her. I don't really want to do it while I'm gone on the off chance that maybe she goes absolutely nuts and burns my house down, or just really wrecks it on purpose. I don't really think she'd do that, but I'd much rather be safe than sorry. Also would like to apologize for not replying to anyone directly in the comments. After I posted this I went for a walk to cool off and got to cleaning for several hours, then went to bed. I'm back on the road later today and unfortunately just couldn't find the time.
Wired Abyss here. I can't imagine living with someone who made the house that messy. That sounds like a nightmare. I'm amazed they stayed with them as long as they did because there's no way I could handle that. That's horrific. I I'd be losing my mind. Hopefully the girlfriend will leave without much fight. And who knows, maybe he can convince her to give him the other two cats. Because she's obviously not taking care of them well if the litter boxes aren't being cleaned consistently. Fingers crossed for this guy.